Hi, all. Thanks for coming out. Welcome to the open mic. Welcome to those of you in the room and online. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been exciting to see how popular these open mics have been for the last few weeks that we've been bringing them back. We've got a few more in January, and we're starting to put some up for February as well. So thanks for coming out, and hope to see you in the future as well. My name's Abby, doing sound for you tonight, along with Maddie, who's going to be helping me out. I would like to go over just a couple quick things before we get to your music for tonight. I need to point out our fire exits. There's one up here on stage just for emergencies. There's the normal exit back out the way you came. Please take this moment to silence your cell phones and turn off your flash. Do feel free to take pictures or video your friends if you want, but just make sure there's no extra light or sound because it is already... There's enough to think about when you're on stage than when you see someone's blinding flash happen to that can be super distracting. So please try to silence things while you can. Let's see, what else? Oh, also keep the aisles clear for your server tonight. Let's have a hand for Alex. They are taking care of you all evening. We aren't going to have official intermissions. We'll just have short little breaks in between acts. But Alex will be coming around taking care of you the whole night. So you can just flag them down if you need anything. How many of you have never been to Club Passim before? Do we have any first-timers here in the house? Oh, and right up front, amazing. Welcome to you folks, and welcome back to the rest of you. I know we also have some members in the room. A special thanks to you for your support. For those of you who don't know much about us, we here at Passim are a nonprofit organization, and that means that we rely on your support to keep running. And it is with your support that we're able to do series like the open mic, which really focus on artist development and give you the chance to get up here and show off your songs and your singing and your playing. It's a really exciting part of what we do and a great way for us to meet you folks in the room. So I'm glad that you're here, getting involved, whether you're going to be up on stage or just watching. I'd like to go over just a bit about how tonight is going to work. We have 3 different stations up here on stage. We've got the keyboard and vocals. We've got sort of a standing station here, and we have a sitting station over here with a stool. We have a mic stand here if you need it. Just feel free to drag it up on front. At every station, we have a vocal mic, an instrument mic, and a cable in case your instrument plugs in. They are hanging over both of these mic stands so that they don't get lost. When you do come up here, it's helpful for those of us back at the sound booth to have a little bit of time to dial you in, get you sounding good. So before you just launch into your song, once you get up here, it would be helpful if you strum a little bit, play a little bit in the style that you're going to so we can tell how you're sounding, make sure that your instruments are coming through. And it gives you a chance to kind of say hi to the audience as well. So take a minute when you get up here, kind of get settled before you launch into your music. Please support everyone else here. It's a very welcoming room. Trust me, if you haven't been here before, it isn't as scary as it might seem. But a lot of that is helped by everyone else participating. So please do laugh when there's jokes. Please clap after songs. Please welcome people up when they get up on stage. It really helps everyone feel more comfortable here. I'm going to run through our list of folks. We have had a couple people drop out tonight for various reasons. I have had to shuffle around the order a little bit, so please pay attention to the order if you need to check it. There are extra copies back out at the box office that you can double check when you are going to be coming up. I'm just going to read through the list here with a reminder that this open mic is 2 songs or 10 minutes, whichever comes first. So if you aren't doing traditional songs, 10 minutes, if you're doing stand-up or something, 10 minutes is your limit. If you're doing songs, it's 2 songs, even if they're 30 seconds each. Please don't do Stairway to Heaven as one of your songs. I am going to just mute you at some point, all right? So 2 songs or 10 minutes, try to keep your time in mind. We do have a clock over here flat against the wall if you need to check your time, or you can throw your phone down on the ground, whatever you need to keep yourself on track. All right, so our list for tonight, we're going to start out with David Kohler. Next is Eliza Howells. Is Eliza here yet? Hi, hello, wonderful. Next is John Lee, then Dan Hulse, Jerry Gleich, Crooked Mouth, and I think you meant to spell it that way. Yeah. Fantastic, just checking. I want to say Meowth every time I see it, but that's what I got. After that is Deviant Folk, then Brian Zudek, Elizabeth Oliart, Oh, she's not here yet. Never mind. I will check her pronunciation later. And then we'll be closing out the night with our very own Kayla Blackburn, who is also running our live stream over here. Yes. Kayla will also be wiping down mics in between acts, so give us just a second so that we can try to keep things as safe as we can up here while we're sharing some gear. Is there anyone who thinks they should be on this list that I missed? Is there anyone whose name I said incorrectly that you'd like me to fix it? Amazing. We're off to a great start, folks. All right, so on deck, please get ready, Eliza Howells. But right now, help me welcome up to the stage, David Kohler.
Thanks, Abby. Can you hear that? So this is a true story. It happened to me about 25 years ago when I was a IT manager and I ran a team of about 100 people. It was a rainy April in Boston. I was planning out the workday when James shut the door. He had something important to say. Well, James and I, we frequented Betty's pub. In the 90s on Thursday nights, we shared stories, solved world problems over a burger and a few pints. Stories unfold, stories untold. The walls crumble, revealing a soul. James, he was all shook up. The sweat was dripping, his collar was soaked. He said his wife and kids had left him. His family is fractured, he's alone. I listened. He said, when he's at home, he puts on makeup, wears a dress. He feels free in women's clothes. Stories unfold, stories untold. The walls crumble, revealing his soul. He asked us to call her Josephine. Of course we would. Part of our team. Josephine and I, we shot pool every Thanksgiving Eve at Betty's pub. We still share stories, solve world problems over burgers and a few pints. Stories unfold, stories Thank you. It is nerve-wracking up here, by the way. The next song is a song about the residential schools up in Canada. I don't know how many of you know about this. A friend of ours from Canada called one day and said, you really need to do some research on this. And so I did a lot of research and found a lot about the atrocities here that happened up there over a 100-year period. And at the very end of the song, there's a chant. So I'm going to try to do the chant as well. And here we go. It's called I'm a Survivor. School. Children, hundreds in unmarked graves. The teachers had told me kids ran away. Echoes of pain in silent nights, I still hear them today. The straps, the canes, the books, and the shame, they left stains on my sheets. The wounds from the priests and nuns still run deep. I'm a survivor, childhood lost, 6 generations, paying the cost, paying the cost. At age 30, I had a son. All this history and yet nothing to pass on. After a century, they closed the schools in '96. While I'm alive, I'll never be over this. But I'm a survivor, childhood lost, 6 generations, paying the cost, paying the cost. I'm a proud First Nations Cree. We teach the young our ways. Within our circles walk survivors each day. I'm a survivor. Lie-o-lay, alleluia. Lie-o-lay, alleluia. Lie-o-lay, alleluia. Lie-o-lay, alleluia. May the stars carry sadness away. May the flowers fill your hearts with beauty. May the hope forever wipe away your tears. May the silence make you strong. Thank you.
And that's David Kohler warming up the stage for everyone tonight. Next up, we have a performer who I believe joined us for one of our virtual open mics last year, but it's her first time on stage in the club. Please help me welcome Eliza Howells.
Hello. Is that okay? Cool. Thank you. All right. Hi, my name is Eliza Howells. So this first song I have here is I wrote it when I was up at Lake Winnipesaukee, and it was really rainy, and I was watching all the raindrops on the water and just kind of zoning out, like watching all the circles. And I was also thinking about like circularity and being stuck in the same patterns and seeing the same patterns in the people around you and seeing yourself in the people around you. And so that's what this is about. It's called Circles. Radio silence for a couple of days. I think I've been a little bit too stuck in my ways. Somewhere I can hear the notes from somebody's life. I wish that I could see the world through somebody's eyes. So I've tried and tried. Oh, I've tried and tried. We go in circles from the mountains to the sea. We rain down on water like you're staring at a screen. We go in circles until I see you in me. Talking round the table and the sun's going down. A smile on my face to say I'm listening now. She talks the way I wished I did when I was 16. I thought that I was her till I woke up from the dream. I've tried and tried. Oh, I've tried and tried. We go in circles from the mountains to the sea. We rain down on water like you're staring at a screen. We go in circles until I see you in me. Until I see you. We go in circles until I see you in me. Until I see you in me. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. The next song is one I wrote a while ago, and it was basically my family did this trip to Ireland, and before we left, I had read this poem by Seamus Heaney where he was describing this place and this beautiful, lake on one side and the ocean on the other, and swans in the lake and the breeze and everything. And we happened to be going close to where that place was, and so we ended up getting to visit, and it was exactly the same as the poem said. And so I thought it was really interesting that it could stay the same, for him, and then all these decades later when I saw it. So this is called See You There. should try. I feel it in the air. My heart is open wide, and maybe I'll see you there. And it'll look like I dreamed it would, and maybe I'll see you there. Oh, the daylight looks like the way it did over gray stones by the seaside. And every time I look down to see them there, my mind is somewhere lost in time. Could never catch it in my head or put it in a frame. Maybe I'll find it, but will it always be that way? And in the music of the waves, will I hear 'em sing your name? And maybe I'll see you there. And it'll look like I dreamed it would, and maybe I'll see you there. Oh, maybe I'll see you there. Oh, and it'll look like I dreamed it would. Maybe I'll see you there.
Thank you so much. And that's Eliza Howells. I did forget to mention, folks, if you are someone that is playing other gigs coming up, or if you have music on Spotify, if you have a cool music video you want people to check out, if there's anything at all that you would like to tell people about, feel free. That time on stage is yours. So if there are other things you want to talk about, it's not a conflict. Please tell people where they can find you.
If I want to play this one.
All right, folks, next up, I believe we have a first-timer to Passim. Please welcome John Lee.
Hi. Ooh, all right, that's very loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. I'm gonna play. I know I'm not supposed to play covers, but I'm gonna play a cover and then an original. This first one is "Comfortable" by John Mayer. All right, let's see if I can end it.
I just remembered the time at the market. Snuck up behind me and jumped on my shopping cart and rolled down aisle 5. You look behind you to smile back at me. Crashed into a rack full of magazines. They asked us if we could leave. Can't remember what went wrong last September, but you could remind me if you had to. Our love Go with this new girl I'm still getting used to. My friends all approve, say she's gonna be good for you. They throw me high five. She says that the Bible is all that she reads, prefers that I not use profanity. Your mouth was so dirty, life of the party, though she swears that she's arty, but you could distinguish miles from Coltrane. Our love was comfortable and so broken in. She's perfect, so flawless, or so they say. She thinks I can't see the smile she's been faking, poses for pictures that aren't being taken. I loved you, gray sweatpants, no makeup, so perfect. Our love was comfortable and so broken in. She's perfect, so flawless, I'm not impressed. I want you back. All right. All right. So this is an original. It's called "Possessed." It's the first time I've ever done it, so we'll see how it goes. All right. All right, so, what am I to you? What are you to me? Let's define definitively. Do I love you or you love me? Think it's something else entirely. You're my possession. Oh God. You're my possession, I possess you. I want, need you by my side. Let me inside. I'm possessed. I'm possessed. Do I need you or you need me? There's heat in the uncertainty. Push you away, I unwind. Pull you closer, but you're unbound. So let me tell it to you direct. From the subject to the object, I belong to you, you belong to me. Allow me to reiterate. You're my possession, I possess you. I want, need you by my side. Let me inside, I'm possessed. possess. Do I know you? Do you know me? Been a second in eternity. I pin you down on hollowed ground. You take flight and I'm spun around. So you tell it to me direct. I'm a person, not an object. I don't need a cage to be kept. Watch me break free from it. Not your possession. I lent you my heart. I gave you mine in kind. We're so intertwined. I'm possessed. I'm possessed. Your hopes and dreams we talked about, unsaid and things we said out loud. Promises, promises, they were not, and we're free. And we're free to be bound. That's it.
And that was John Lee. Amazing. We love when people play brand new songs for us up here. All right, up next on stage, please help me welcome Dan Hulse.
We all right? Is that coming through? Okay, sorry. All right, that sounds better. So this song is kind of about when my son was just starting to learn to talk a number of years ago. I had kind of this, oh God, Dad moment, because I knew there'd be a lot of questions coming up. And I want to make sure I got them right. So, why is the sky blue? Why do the seasons change? Why does the moon look different every few nights? But I knew there were going to be some questions that didn't have easy answers, or maybe no answers at all. This is called I Don't Know Why. I can surely tell you why the sky burns azure blue, how watercolor drops can kiss, make a different hue, why shivering maple leaves change their coats to autumn red. How there's nothing in the shadows beneath your quiet bed. But I don't know why there's hatred. Your innocent eyes grow dim. Finger painted palettes shed the colors of our skins. Takes a wiser man than I 'cause I don't know why. I can tell you why the moon turns her face from side to side, and how she whispers to the ocean, breathes life into these tides. And I'll help you find the shells sway beneath the soft sea foam, but it's ones that are most different are the ones that we take home. But I don't know why there's anger when our differences appear. We won't accept the beauty, and so we build our walls in fear. Takes a wiser man than I. Oh. I don't know why there's hatred when innocent eyes go dim. Finger-painted palettes shed all the colors of our skins. Takes a wiser man than I, a much wiser man than I. Takes a wiser man than I, 'cause I don't know why. Thank you. So this is a song of appreciation for a companion of mine. We've been together for many, many years. It's not a person. It's a thing. The song is tentatively called Taylor's Song, but depending on your preference, it could be called Martin's Song or Gibson's Song, or you get the idea. I had no expectations the first time that we met. Slender waist, young and tan, pearls upon your neck. I had you in my sight, though we were way out of my league. And when I heard your voice, I knew you'd be coming home with me. You're the first one that I reach for when the lonely settles in. You rock me when I'm blue, you're like cool medicine. I am forever grateful for the comfort that you bring. You give me nothing less. Do my best to make you sing. There are nights we rush like rivers, weaving flowing harmonies. There are stories told so often they could wear down ebony. Sometimes you take the lead when I cannot find the words. At times you whisper softly so my own voice can be heard. You're the first one that I reach for when the lonely settles in. You rock me when I'm blue. You're like cool medicine. I am forever grateful for the comfort that you bring. You give me nothing less. Do my best to make you sing. Some folks, they are collectors. They count their friends like gold. Some folks are collectors. They count their friends like gold. Trade them in for the latest thing, memories bought and sold. But you and I are constant, like a metronome that swings, like the beating of this heart, or the strumming of these strings. You're the first one that I reach for when the lonely settles in. You rock me when I'm blue. You're like cool medicine. And I am forever grateful for the comfort that you bring. Give me nothing less. And I will do my very best, do my best to make you sing.
And that's Dan Hulse. Thank you very much, Dan, for your songs. All right, on deck, so you can start getting ready, is Crooked Mouth. But up right now, please help me welcome to the stage Jerry Gleish.
How's that sound? Okay, so this song is about the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire. Triangle Shirtwaist Factory was an important touch point in the workers' movement in the U.S. 1911, big fire, and a lot of immigrants who were working in there were trapped in the fire. Now, this is a personal song to me because my wife's grandmother worked in the factory, and she's the main character in this song. I came here with nothing from over the sea, looking for life in the land of the free. Escape from the czar and the dust and the flame that was flickering too low to see. The fire within me that never would die, burning forever, the sun in the sky. And the daylight my daughter could scarcely recall was like a beacon showing the way. Working as fast as I could, doing the best I could do, giving it all that I got, giving it all of my heart and my soul. Off to work at the Triangle Shirt factory, women, we stitch and we sew. No time to rest or end up on the skids as we work at machines in a row. In before sunrise and out after dark. I'm not a machine, I'm just one of its parts. While the foreman is pacing, the needles are racing. How far does this all have to go? Working as fast as I can, doing the best I could do, giving it all that I got, giving it all of my heart and my soul. Machines gotta run, there is money to make. Can't stop for a smoke on the fire escape. And the locks on the door told us no getting out, but we were lucky to be there at all. There was Rosie, Sophia, Maria, and me, elbow to elbow in that shirt factory. We were 13, 15, 21, and 23, and the future was ours to behold. Working as fast as we could, doing the best we could do, giving it all that we got, giving it all of our hearts and our soul. Well, I know I will always remember that day when the pain was too big with the child on the way. And I left my machine in the shop with my pay as I labored on into the night. Blessed as I was, my daughter was born. But that day is a day that I always will mourn. For the others who labored, consumed by the fire, as the triangle burned to the ground. Working as fast as they could, doing the best they could do, giving it all that they got, giving it all of their hearts and their souls and their sweat. sweat and their lives. A cry went up in the city that day. Daughters of immigrants silently lay. But my daughter's never gonna end up that way. Locked in some sweatshop to die. I'll fight for the union, I'll fight to be free. I'll fight for my sisters, my daughters and sons. And I'll cherish the life that my child gave to me. And I'll work till the battle is won. Working as fast as I can, doing the best I can do. Giving it all that I got, giving it all of my heart and my soul. Thank you. So I just put on an album, and it's on all the online services, Spotify, Amazon, whatever. Wherever you find your music, you can find it. It's called It's About Time, because it took me a long time to do it. So, but this one's not on the album. This is a new song. We have a fascination with billionaires in our country. This is kind of about that. Soaring up into the heavens, as if it's a matter of course. The laws of the land don't apply to him. He's defying gravitational force. Down here there's just us mere mortals, slugging it out day to day, buying our lottery tickets. Can't win if you don't play. There goes another billionaire, flying high without a care. Conqueror of planet Earth, master of the universe, monetizing outer space. He's going to a better place. Let's send them off into the sky. Adieu, sayonara, bye-bye. With that entrepreneurial spirit, throwing caution to the wind. The riskier, the better. Better profits in the end. There goes another billionaire, flying high without a care. Conqueror of planet Earth, master of the universe, monetizing outer space. He's going to a better place. Let's send him off into the sky. Auf Wiedersehen, dos Vidania, bye-bye. Well, he's free to say whatever he wants to, but you better not criticize it, 'cause he'll ban you and have his trolls spam you. What a bunch of twittering twits. Oh no, I'm forgetting the words again.
another billionaire, flying high without a care. Conqueror, planet Earth, master of the universe. Conqueror of, he's going to a better place. Let's blast him off into the sky. Adios, arrivederci, bye-bye. Thank you.
And that's Jerry Gleish. Thank you, Jerry, for those songs. On deck, you can start getting ready, Deviant Folk. But now for something completely different. Please help me welcome to the stage, Crooked Mouth.
Lovely. We got one more that needs to be in. Just this one? Yes. Up? Up, yes. No, this one.
This one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
4.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Yes.
I can't see from here.
Oh.
How are we doing? Up more?
Well, we'll
Yeah.
find out. Yeah.
I can pull it up.
We love technical staff here. We love them.
Hello. Hello. We are Crooked Mouth. We are 4 friends who met one another through community singing, both sort of in a formal choral kind of context and pub singy casual kind of stuff. We decided to let our powers combine during the early pandemic, and we've really enjoyed collecting repertoire that has to do with themes of social justice and climate change. And we also really enjoy songs that are fun to sing in unique vocal styles and different kind of flavors. So we're gonna give you a song that ticks both of those boxes tonight. We hope you enjoy a shape note climate change piece, Emerald Stream.
Come now and gather in the glade where the emerald stream and the evening shade, and meditate on the works he's made, great God, our sovereign Lord. Join us now, the meadow is green, and the water's pure, and the wood's serene, and the flowing air is fresh and clean, where God his blessings pour. Feel the wind come down, hear it whistle as it goes, and it brings us
Feel
down,
the
here it
wind
whistles as it goes.
Hear it whistle as it goes,
A blessing from above. And the sun comes up, and the sun goes down, and the stars and the sun goes round and round, go round.
and the sun goes down.
In witness to his love.
Here now, ye sons of men, for danger lurks in this great garden. The Lord will visit once again to see what we have done. As God is the shepherd and we are the sheep, we our Mother Earth must keep, maintain the air, protect the deep. At Judgment Day he'll come.
See the Lord come down,
See
hear
the
him whistle
Lord
as
come
he
down,
goes.
hear him whistle.
Down, hear him
Lord
whistle
as he goes.
Hear him whistle as he goes.
Remember all his power. See the Lord come down, say shining bright, his glory comes down. See his light shines bright. You will regret that hour. So now, my people beware. You're in charge of the seas and the earth and the air. You'd better take extraordinary care of the earth, our only home. All glory be to God on high. Shout praises loudly to the sky. Listen to the earth and and hear her cry, and in heaven forever roam. So following up on that theme, we have prepared our second LP, which will be out in the next month or so, again, touching upon issues of climate change. And you'll be able to find these on Spotify and Amazon, on Bandcamp and what have you. Please go out and check out our website, crookedmouth.com. You can also find us on Facebook. If you're watching online, please tell us you've been watching. We are now going to present to you our first original piece. That, again, touches upon the issues of climate awareness. And I do want to shout out to the fellow who wrote the music to this piece, a fantastic young composer by the name of Andres Ballesteros, who has done great work in the Boston area, and hopefully he's watching and can enjoy us do this. We are going to present to you now 2C.
This is Jim Henderson, and he wrote the lyrics.
All right, let's give you a B here.
Our world is perfect, we used to boast, for seasons following their part of the plan. But with each nor'easter that grazes the coast, the rivers flow over, the tides sweep inland.
The world is waking up and change coming.
We
shout.
The climate crisis is real as rain, a truth inconvenient for those fed by greed, or those too ignorant to feel others' pain. When the
Floods drown our cities and don't recede. We can't just hide away and wait to be
swept
out to sea. Oh,
the fires will keep raging out west and down under, as the world's biggest nations are guilty of
arson while plundering Mother Earth.
The heat waves will keep growing, ecosystems torn asunder.
We must halt this ongoing failure and fight for rebirth. We must stand for our future. We must stop
this
grand theft. The fossil fuel magnates bow to their gilded shrine and avert their eyes from temperature extremes. Our youth remind us that all Earth's life is intertwined. How can they forgive us? We have stolen their dreams, We must fight for the earth before there's nothing left to see. Oh,
if the ocean currents shift, we cannot change their tack.
if the glaciers melt away, we cannot bring them back. If the bees are not protected, we'll have nothing left to eat. But with a bit of humility, we can harness the sun, we can harness the wind, we can harness the waves. Let's be bold, not give in to defeat. Acknowledge reality.
Stop hiding behind
the disguises. The time to act is now before the thermometer rises. To see, to see, to see, to see, to see, see,
And that's Crooked Mouth. For folks that might be looking for them online, Mouth is spelled Mowth, Crooked Mouth. If you want to check them out on all the streaming things, follow them for when that new LP comes out. Thank you so much, folks. On deck is Brian Zudek, but up now, once we get the stage put back where it was, wonderful. Kayla's being amazing. Please help me welcome up Deviant Folk.
It's always a little interesting to get introduced as Deviant Folk. My name is Mark Abrazizi. I teach high school science, strangely enough. I figure I'll build on the last performance, which was beautiful, by asking, does anyone know how long that scientists have known that burning stuff will cause the atmosphere to warm? Like what year did the first person realize that this was the case? There you go, 1894. I'm gonna finger pick the first one and then play a little louder next time. Picking a path through the pines on the North Atlantic coastline. She always comes to save me from my mind. Lover number 9, she got the same heart as mine. I stay up all night to find the perfect rhyme. And that sweet romance, do you wanna dance? Well, baby, you can take your time. I'm writing lover number 9. Gazing out to sea, the tunes come soft and sweet. Well, she just needs a bed in which to sleep. Lover number 9, she got the same heart as mine. I stay up all night to find the perfect rhyme. And that sweet romance, do you wanna dance? Well, baby, you can take your time. I'm writing lover number 9. Every stillness wants to be shaken by gentle harmony. I'm casting what's inside for all to see. Lover number 9, she got the same heart as mine. I stay up all night to find the perfect rhyme. Endless sweet romance. Do you wanna dance? Baby, you can take your time. I'm writing lover number 9. lover number 9. She got the same heart as mine. I stay up all night to find the perfect rhyme. An endless sweet romance. Do you wanna dance? Baby, you can take your time. I'm writing lover number 9. Baby, you can take your time. I'm writing lover number 9. Thank you very much. I saw a car on the way up to Maine with a license plate that said Lover 9. I was like, and what my mind said was Lover number 9. I don't know why. And then I started, of course, thinking about the natural things, you know, Lover number 9. It seems pretty obvious, but it's not obvious at all. Like a lot of the songs that I really like that I've written, I don't know what they're about until I hear them back, and then I'm like, oh wow. No, really, it's a real voyage of self-discovery. This one, I'll tell you because the people involved aren't in the room, so I'll just tell you the secret. The secret about this is that this song is effectively about my ex-wife, but it was the lyrics were written by my girlfriend. Anyway, I'll go no further. This is what I think, at least, once I listen to it back. This one I wrote like last week, so you know, well, we'll see. I-90 interstate, singing goodbye to the good life. I love you much, but I am going away, and I might get a little choked up along the way. This place is good, but it ain't mine anyway. I want you to like me, not for where I'm from, but for what I have to say. So goodbye to the good life. It wasn't good anyway. I'm taking flight. Yeah, I'm going away. Take time to see the light. We'll always be in love, but we fall in out of light. California on the I-80 freeway, singing goodbye to the good life. This place has too many shades of gray. Bound by the sun, direction is the only one. Clouds in the distance, I'm stuck on the 101. All's good lives, I think that I am done. So goodbye to the good life. It wasn't good anyway. I'm taking flight. Yeah, I'm going away. Take time to see the light. We'll always be in love, but we fall in out of light. Colorado on the 50 loneliest highway, singing goodbye to the mountains. I've climbed so long, but I am not meant to stay. Hey, goodbye to the good life. It wasn't good anyway. I'm taking flight. Yeah, I'm going away. Take time to see the light. We'll always be in love, but we've fallen out of light. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night.
That was Deviant Folk. Thank you, Mark. All right, on deck is Perry Benjamin. But up right now, please welcome to the stage Brian Zudek.
How's everybody doing tonight? I'm not as tall as that fellow who just played, so I'm going to drop this a little bit. You might be surprised to hear that I'm a little bit country. And, you know, I don't usually make New Year's resolutions, but I made one this last go-round, that this year I'm taking a break from writing country songs about drinking because I wrote a bunch of them in 2022. I should probably mention that I haven't had a drink myself since 1986. Thank you. You're applauding that I got a gift. I don't know. You know, I did a little bit of research before that day that I stopped drinking, so I feel like I'm qualified to write country songs about drinking. And, you know, the funny thing is, clearly it's a theme in country music, a very popular theme. There's a lot of them out there, and crying in your beer because you lost your love. And that's the thing. They're not really about drinking at all. They're about having a broken heart. So this is one of those. It's called The Whiskey in Tennessee. Probably should have given a little guitar. Good. The whiskey in Tennessee ain't what it used to be ever since you left me here. I refuse to let that stop me, so I'll just chase it down with some beer. I'm hoping that this combination will help me forget you, my dear. But the whiskey in Tennessee ain't what it used to be ever since you left me here. I woke up one morning, my head in my hands, grabbed the hair of the dog that had bit me, but not fast enough to ward off those thoughts of you leaving, which quickly hit me. So I reached for my keys and I walked out the door, pointed my truck toward the bar. Things only got worse and I knew I was cursed when I ran into a police car. The whiskey in Tennessee ain't what it used to be ever since you left me here. I refuse to let that stop me, so I'll just wash it down with some beer. I'm hoping that this combination will help me forget you, my dear. But the whiskey in Tennessee ain't what it used to be ever since you left me here. I think we both know ain't my first rodeo. Ain't been that long since I was in jail. So I called my lawyer and he called the bondsman who came down and posted my bail. Judge gave me a year, no whiskey or beer, 90 meetings in 90 days. And I have to admit since the day that I quit that I'm not in as much of a haze. The whiskey in Tennessee ain't what it used to be ever since you left me here. I refuse to let that stop me, so I'll just wash it down with some beer. I'm hoping that this combination will help me forget you, my dear. But the whiskey in Tennessee ain't what it used to be ever since you left me here. Now that I'm out and I'm finally free, even though I must travel by feet, there isn't a doubt just where I will be, that bar at the end of the street. That old sour mash still isn't much good. I've had enough to make me go blind, but it still won't erase your beautiful face, which seems to be etched on my mind. The whiskey in Tennessee ain't what it used to be ever since you left me here. I refuse to let that stop me, so I'll just wash it down with some beer. I'm hoping that this combination will help me forget you, my dear. But the whiskey in Tennessee ain't what it used to be ever since you left me here. Yodelay, yodelay. Thank you. Thank you. This next one, before I play this next one, I just want to say I started reading Mary Gaucher's memoir, Saved by a Song. Speaking of singer-songwriters who quit drinking. And I was really pleased to see that she mentions the first time she ever played in front of a room full of people and played an original song was at an open mic at Club Passim in Cambridge, Massachusetts. And, the first time she tried, she lost her nerve and said, I'm out, and walked away. But she came back and got through it. And that made me really be able to relate to her, the connection to this place. And it also made me, I've always been aware, but really kind of made it clear that this institution that is Club Passim is such a gift to us in the area. And, there's so much history here and so many great people have played at Club Passim. And so I recommend that you and the folks who are watching the live stream go to passim.org and, get a membership or make a donation. And I see Abby jumping up and down back there. Nobody paid me to say this. Nobody encouraged me to say this. It's straight from the heart. So, it's a deal. All right. This next country drinking song is called Pour Me. Oh Lord, won't you help me? I am a lost soul. Can't seem to stop digging this bottomless hole. I've been in the drunk tank one too many times. I'm not big on prayers, but at least this one rhymes. Pour me, pour me, pour me another bartender. Pour me, just one more before I surrender. I think all this drinking is affecting my brain. I don't think I'm crazy, but I might not be sane. Got fired from my job and kicked out of my home. I lost the best woman that I've ever known. Pour me, pour me, pour me another bartender. Pour me, just one more before I surrender. was in the wrong place at the wrong time last night. Mouthed off in the bar and got into a fight. He busted my nose, broke my arm in the fall. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have none at all. Pour me, pour me, pour me another bartender. Pour me, just one more before I surrender. The doctor says I've got one foot in the grave. Can't help it, this alcohol's made me a slave. If I wake up tomorrow, if I don't die tonight, I think I'll check into rehab, try to get myself right. Pour me another bartender. Pour me, just one more before I surrender. Just one more before I surrender. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
And that's Brian Zudek. He got his start here with Passim on our virtual open mics when we were all shut down and all at home, and it's great to have him back in the room when we can. Thank you for that wonderful pitch for us. But it's true what Brian said. There's so many folks that we here discovered through our open mics, and you are one of those. So you're in really good company, everyone who's getting up on stage tonight. I know it can be scary, but if Mary Gaucher can get through it the first time, everyone can. So thank you again, just everyone who's being a part of this. Okay, on deck, so up in a little bit, is going to be Isabel Oliart. You can start getting ready. But up right now on our stage, I believe another first-timer to Passim. Please welcome Perry Benjamin.
I don't know why I put my last name on there. I suppose you guys don't need to know that, but okay. Is it a little quiet or? Okay, cool. Okay, so here's a song about Joan Anderson. Is anyone here familiar with Neil Cassidy? Okay, cool. Neil Cassidy. He was a big inspiration for Jack Kerouac, who was buried only 40 minutes away in Lowell. Very interesting site of importance. So Neil Cassidy had many affairs in his life, and one of them was with a woman named Joan Anderson. And he wrote this complicated, free-form, 10-page letter to Jack explaining this affair, which ended rather poorly. And she is just a footnote in the history, but a very important figure, so I decided to write a song about her. Remember you in the end. Joan Anderson, and you were just a figure in the back room window of some writer who's waiting on a pen. And you think you're going back again. And you think you'll be remembered then. You're just writing, you're just waiting. You need somebody else to pick up the pen. sing a song. It's not sad enough or simple then, and you will go on into oblivion without him. Remember you in the end, Joan Anderson, when you were just a figure in the bathtub, just ad-libbing here. No clue how to end that, but thank you. Thanks. Okay, I have one more song that's a bit more fun. I was trying to write a wake, but it it was like too dramatic. So, anyways, yeah. Okay. Cool. Wild shall return back to Lisa's song. Go to this town and maybe find some peaceful people. Wild child, wild child. And you think you're growing old, but you're still young. So why don't you go back to your bizarre cafe? It could be a cabaret. So wild child, return back to Lisa's song. Go to this town and maybe find some peaceful people. Wild child, wild child. Wild child, return back to Lisa's song. Go to this town and maybe find some peaceful people. Wild child, wild child. Wild child, wild child.
And that's Perry Benjamin, who just walked in and didn't even plan to play tonight, and then gave us that. Fantastic. All right, on deck, you can start getting ready, Christopher Owen. But up next, please help me welcome to the stage Isabel Oliart.
Hi everyone, this is my first time playing here. So I'm gonna start with a two jigs into reel set. The first one is called, I play Scottish fiddle mostly, and these are my original tunes that I've written. So. It'll work, I promise. There we go, perfect. Yeah, so the first one is called Jemmy's Jig. The second one is The Green Door, and the third one is Almost Spring. Strathspey and 2 reels set. First one's called The Ghosts March Out the House. The second one is The Orange and Mint Strathspey. And the reels are Minor Major Conflict and Major Victory.
And that's Isabel Oliard. It wasn't until you started playing that I think I figured out why you're familiar. I think we went to the same fiddle camp this fall. And I just didn't put it together until fiddle was in hand. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming out and playing for us. I love all the genres that we're getting to hear tonight. We are all over the map, and it's awesome. All right, we are down to our final two performers. As our manager, Rachel, likes to say, here's our penultimate performer. Please welcome up to the stage, Christopher Owen.
How you doing? You look familiar. Is your name Kit? Nope. Oh, okay. Just checking. Okay, this song is called Amor Delicado, which means delicate love in Portuguese and Spanish also. It's an original song. It's an original song that I composed that was inspired by a very special person. I started writing the song not knowing it was going to be a song while she was alive, and I wasn't able to finish it until after she died. I'll talk more about that later, probably. Okay, so. I'll say more about that after the next song. This song is called Determined. It's also an original. Something's going on, distracting me. It's fizzing. Is that normal? I don't know. I hear like. Is that alright? Alright, that's right. Alright. There's a reason I'm nervous. I'm gonna talk about. Yeah, that's all right. That's right. There's a reason I'm nervous. I'm gonna talk about it now.
So that's actually your 10 minutes, Christopher. That's your time. Those are your two songs for today. Thank you so much for coming and performing for us, everyone. Christopher Owen. All right, folks, thank you so much for sticking with us through the end of the open mic. We do have some more of these coming up in January and in February, and we will be putting a couple more from February online, both in person and virtual open mics. Christopher, we do have one last performer tonight. If you wouldn't mind making your way off stage, then we will get to our last performer for this evening. Well, that's your time, and we need to move on to our next performer. Everyone got 10 minutes, and you're just a bit over your time. Yep. All right, and to wrap us up for this evening, please welcome up to our stage an audio engineer and your live stream tech for tonight, Kayla Blackburn.
While I adjust myself and everything. Cool, I can be heard in this now. Is anything being picked up or no? It is, beautiful. Every time I plug in this guitar, I have problems with the pickup, and today was a new experience. Hi, this first song I'm gonna play is called Village. I've played it a bunch because I'm planning on releasing it very soon. I've said this many times, but I mean it this time because I'm mixing it at this point, so. I'm gonna adjust and actually just give you a little bit of guitar too. Are we good? Clean guitar. Beautiful. That bought me time. Okay. Stood on the corner of Adams and Dudley. I'm gonna grab my tuning phone and talk about the next song. This next song is called Caddy, and I have never played it live ever, and I played the one that I've played many times because new songs are scary. And now I'm clicking buttons. Do. Okay, as I was saying, new songs are scary, and I wrote the song about, well, I wrote this song kind of accidentally. It was like a journal entry that I put to song where I was just like, oh, you were just speaking words, and they were like, ouch. So, yeah. I'm gonna do the fun tuning song. Is my hair muting the string? That's what's happening. That's fun. Like 10 more seconds. Not 10 seconds. I spoke lies. Wow. Art. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Beautiful. It only took 20 years. Okay, the song is called Caddy. I sit in Quincy by the ocean. I think Caddy Memorial Park. I'm exhausted and I have done nothing today. Exhausted by the trying and trying and trying and trying. And I wanna climb higher. And I still wanna make something for myself. And I hate that I can She wants that for me too. Watch champagne her song. She's not as does the same to me and to every woman in the world. And I wanna climb higher. And I still wanna make something for myself. And I hate that I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The finish line across the country, and I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. And I hate that I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The finish line across the country, and I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna. Thank you.
And that's Kayla Blackburn wrapping up this edition of the Passim Open Mic. Thank you all again for performing, for joining us in the room and online. As I said, you can go to passim.org/open mic to see our schedule of upcoming ones and to sign up if you'd like to participate. I know they do fill up quickly, but I would encourage you to sign up as an alternate if you'd like to come, because we do have a lot of day of schedule shuffling. So there's a good chance we can get you in if you don't mind a last minute update there. Thank you so much for coming. We will be back next Tuesday with our next open mic. Have a good night.